Hey everyone, Jason here for Mindset Monday. I'm here up on the top of Little Mountain in beautiful British Columbia. I'll give you a quick view. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about self-limiting beliefs. And so obviously there can be internal self-limiting beliefs. Those are something that you imposed on yourself because maybe you're not overly confident about something in particular. You just doubt your capabilities, or they can be imposed by other people or even society. If a family or friend or even just a random stranger tells you you're not good enough to do something or you don't have the skills to accomplish something, that would be an external factor that can give us a self-limiting belief. So for a lot of years I worked for people that I assumed were smarter than me, better than me, had some magical gift or skill, were more entrepreneurial. It took a lot of years to realize that these people didn't have some natural ability that I was lacking. They just had less self-limiting beliefs. They were more willing to take action because they believed in themselves. And maybe it was a combination of them believing in themselves and family and friends believing in them and supporting them. So there's a couple of reasons we impose these limiting beliefs on ourselves. One of them is the lack of knowledge. So if we hear of something difficult, like going to university to become a doctor or a lawyer, or achieving a fitness goal or starting a business, we immediately think, hey, that sounds difficult, and our mind shuts us down pretty quickly. We'll just assume that we're not capable of doing that without actually knowing, without going further into understanding what's actually involved in accomplishing that task. And that's a bit of a self-defense mechanism, which leads into another reason why we default to the self-limiting belief, and that's a fear. It's a fear of failure. No one likes to invest time, energy, money into something and then fail. We also don't like to be ridiculed by family and friends or the general public when we attempt something and we don't succeed. So we doubt ourselves, we never take action, we impose these limits on ourselves that are really unjustified. They have no merit, they have no backing. And I'm guilty of this. As I mentioned, I thought people that ran businesses had some intelligence that I was lacking. The more I worked for people, the more I realized they weren't special. There was nothing about them that set them apart from anybody else aside from their willingness to try. I also have had a self-limiting belief in physical fitness goals. For a while I thought it would be very, very difficult to run 100 kilometers over 7 days. When I actually tried, I actually completed 100 kilometers in 6 days, and it wasn't overly difficult. So I actually changed my goal to run 100 kilometers in 4 days, and I achieved that, and that wasn't actually overly difficult. So without knowing how difficult it was going to be, I assumed it was going to be a very difficult thing, and as soon as I tried, I dipped my toe in the water, I realized it wasn't that hard. So to overcome self-limiting beliefs and hopefully build some confidence, reach out to people that have achieved what you want to achieve. Maybe people that had the same disadvantages that you have, or the same setbacks. See how they overcame those setbacks. Just look for examples of people that have succeeded. It's really easy to look for examples of people that haven't succeeded and then doubt ourselves. So reach out to people, educate yourself about what it is that you're interested in pursuing. Sometimes when you actually break down the work that's involved, we realize that it's actually not that difficult. If you can kind of dip your toe in instead of fully committing, sometimes that helps, just to help us get a better understanding of what's involved. So Maybe you want to go to university to become a doctor. Maybe there's some prerequisite courses that you could take that would give you a good idea of what's involved and the time commitment that's involved. If you want to run your first marathon, maybe start with running a couple kilometers or 5 kilometers and understanding what's involved in that. It enables you to kind of remove some of those doubts and just get a better real perspective of what might be involved. So whether you're doubting yourself and you have internal self-limiting beliefs, or you have somebody in your life, or a group of people in your life, or society itself is instilling a bunch of self-limiting beliefs, throw them away, ignore them. Focus on what you can do, try, research things, and you might find that those self-limiting beliefs are completely unjustified, and the thing you were fearing the most is actually quite easy. So get out there and give it a shot, and I hope you succeed. Thanks for watching.